All right, let's talk about something we have all felt, that feeling of just being lazy. But what if I told you that feeling is a complete lie? What if laziness isn't even a real thing, but more like a warning signal from your brain? We're about to tear down that whole idea of laziness and show you a super simple trick to get moving on literally anything.
I mean, really think about it. You know you're supposed to be doing that big project, or cleaning out the closet, or finally making that phone call, but you just can't. You feel completely stuck. It happens to everyone, and we slap the label lazy on it. But what if that label is the actual problem?
So let's dive right into the main idea here. We need to completely rethink what that feeling is. It is not a character flaw. It has nothing to do with your willpower. It's just a totally predictable thing your brain does.
This is so important to get. Your brain is not out to get you. It's not trying to sabotage your life. It's actually this incredibly efficient machine that's just running on some really old software. And that software has a specific trigger that we always mistake for laziness. And there it is. That's the big secret. The feeling you call laziness is just your brain telling you it's overloaded. It's hitting a wall because the thing you're trying to do just seems way too big, or confusing, or overwhelming. It's paralysis. It's not a moral failure. Okay, so overloaded. That makes sense. But why does that lead to us just stopping? Why do we sit on the couch instead? To get that, we need to look at the psychology behind why a brain that's overwhelmed just slams on the brakes. Psychologists actually have a name for this, brain resistance, and it's basically a defense mechanism. When a task looks huge, or you don't even know where to begin, the planning part of your brain kind of short circuits. It can't figure out a clear path to get it done, so it decides to just save energy instead. Rather than waste fuel on a confusing journey, it just stops. It resists. And you can see it right here. It's a simple cause and effect. The task is too big or it's unclear. The brain's reaction is to resist starting. Can't see the finish line? Well, it's going to delay taking action. This shows us that the problem isn't us. It's not our willpower. The problem is how we're defining the task in the first place. So, if the problem is that the task is just defined badly, the solution is honestly beautiful in its simplicity. It's not about trying to find more motivation. It's not about powering through. It's just about making the task smaller. Let's look at how to do it. This little three-step process is like a cheat code against procrastination. So first, you look at the giant, scary task. Let's say it's write a 10-page report. Okay, step 2, and this is the magic trick, shrink the start. What is the absolute tiniest, first physical thing you have to do? Not do research. It's something laughably small, like open my laptop, or even create a new document. And then, step 3, just do that one tiny thing. That's it. That's your only goal. And by taking that one step, you've broken the spell of resistance. And this all leads us to the single biggest takeaway from all of this. It's a simple idea that I'm telling you can totally change how you look at everything you have to do. This is it. This is the golden rule. We waste so much time waiting to feel motivated, right? We think we need this big burst of inspiration before we can start, but that is a losing game. What we actually need is clarity. A clear, tiny, obvious first step is a million times more powerful than waiting for a feeling that might never show up. So let's make this real. Right now, think of one thing on your list that you have been avoiding, the one that makes you feel lazy. And remember, it's not you, it's that the task isn't clear enough. So what's the absolute smallest physical step you could take to start it? Don't wait for motivation, just shrink the start.